Hello, I'm Mr. L or Mr. LaMirand. I'm your sixth grade science teacher. I'll be teaching your kids science this year at SSMS. A little bit about me here. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Is that I have been teaching here at Sycamore for 3 years. I also taught at DSMS for another 3 years. So I've had 6 years of teaching sixth grade science. As you can see here, I have some of my fellow science teachers. Miss Williams, our other sixth grade science teacher right here. And then there's Miss Lewis, seventh grade science teacher there. A little bit more about me is I have a wife named Jordan. She's a SPED teacher here at SSMS. I have a 3-year-old daughter named Jocelyn. And I have a newborn son named James. He's only about 3 weeks old. Okay. A couple other things here. Skip some of those. Where I'm from is Houston, Texas, 18 years. I then moved to College Station, Texas for 6 years. And then I've been here for 6 years, Dripping Springs, Texas. Okay. Now, a little bit more about the science that your kids are going to be learning this year. Let me move over to my Canvas because I can explain a little bit on the syllabus. So I'm going to dashboard and go to Science on Level here, and everyone can see this. I'm actually going to go to student view of what you guys would probably be seeing. And what I'm going to I'm going to go down here to Science Syllabus. And here we have some units. In science, it's great because we're going to explore a lot of different areas of science. It's not just going to be one specific area. So we're going to go into scientific inquiry, teach them about variables and how to actually conduct experiments, chemistry and matter with the periodic table and using reactions, energy, force and motion, physics, geology, earth structure and rocks. And we have space exploration in the solar system. And then we have some interactions of life. So we're going to get into a lot of different areas of science this year. And it's always great because it tells students that anytime you guys feel like you just really don't, like this subject, like chemistry, because sometimes it's hard to get, don't worry, you gotta wait 3 more weeks or a month, and it's gonna switch, and you're gonna have a better time. The grading policy here is basically we have 70% of the grades can be summatives, like tests, labs, or we use actually now we're going to be doing some target checks in there, and then 30% formative could be like some daily work and homework. So the key thing here is on Canvas, I will write down next to the assignment if it's going to be a summative and it's going to be known ahead in time. So you're going to know, oh, this is a summative. We need to make sure we're preparing for this. Okay. Everything for summatives on tests, they're able to retest those, and we can get a grade up to 100%. However, the retest must be done within a week after the test is given. Tutorials, and I can explain tutorials better actually on the homepage. Tutorials here start every day at 8:30 to 8:55, and here is a Zoom link for them. This is straight on the homepage. They just click here. Doesn't matter what section of science they're in, they're going to be able to come see me in the morning. To contact me anytime, you just put my email in, jasonlamarand@dsistx.us. Get back to you within no more than 24 hours. That's pretty much the best way to reach me. Now, normally your kids would come here every day for school, and they would go online and they will click this green Zoom link button. That'll take them directly to the link, put them in a waiting room until I'm ready for them to come into the class. There's an About Me page, gives you a little more information. And then the kids know that there's 4 9-weeks. And there are weeks, there's 9 weeks in each of the weeks, or maybe there's a 10, or maybe there's 8. It can vary. But there's 37 weeks total, and we're obviously on week 1, August 18th to 21st. So this is what the students are going to be seeing if you haven't seen this. This is a module. It goes by weeks, week 1, and it goes by days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which isn't up there yet because I haven't shown it. Now the students have a weekly assessment calendar. This is going to be useful for you and them. You click that, and it's going to take them, you can click this link, and it's going to take you guys to this. And you're going to see every core subject all through the week. You're going to get the live instruction, the synchronous, tells you what you're doing, and it's going to give you the independent asynchronous work. So this is going to be great to keep up with your kids' schoolwork and for them to keep up with their own. Now heading back over to the modules. so I don't want to run out of time here. Basically, there's also this thing called a virtual interactive IN. This is great for the students because this is just an extra pair of resources, and it's going to be, as we go in the year, I'm going to be putting more and more in. So if we look at it right now, we just have some basic stuff there for them. And then we started lab safety, or we had the vocab in here and some lab safety rules. Okay. So this is good. I tell the kids that they can use this when they're working on assignments that are for a grade. Down here, if you look on an actual day, we have 3 words that I like to go by: learn, explore, do. Learning it first, exploring it with some sort of activity. Learn and explore are not for a grade. And then the do assignment is for a grade. So what do you have to do every day? The do. Now, obviously, it's every other day because it's BA schedule, but this is like the first day of school, about me, Mr. L. I have always a recorded video of the lesson in here, gives you the instructions for the whole thing. Explore, which is our icebreaker game that day. And then we had a Canvas scavenger hunt. So they had a little quiz. And that was a formative grade, because if I don't put anything, it's just a formative, I would write summative next to it. So you should know what to do. It's pretty easy. With that terminology every day, you can see the do's there, and it should be easy to get. There's always that recorded lesson in case your internet goes down or the laptop breaks, or it's just a crazy hectic day at your household, right? So that video will be great. It'll be on there. It may be on there before the day even starts, or maybe like within half the day. It just depends. If you think this is a lot of stuff on there, I wouldn't worry, because mainly we have about 75 minutes in each class. And on the live instruction part, we get through most of this together. Really, sometimes they just leave doing only the do, and that's their 40 minutes. Okay? That timer is for me, ready for us to go. So great meeting you guys. If you guys have any more questions that I didn't get to, or you have just questions that are coming from this video, please shoot me an email. It was great meeting you guys and talking to you again. Have a great day.